What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 45, and finally, this is the last video I have to commentate on tonight. I've done like 25 commentaries tonight, and that is no exaggeration, but it's been hell. My voice is going to be seriously sore this morning. Tomorrow morning, I should say. Well, I can say this morning now because we're into the early hours of the morning, Jesus. That's how late I've had to stay up to do this. But anyway, the first game is an FA Cup clash, a fourth round tie away at Ellen Road to take on Leeds. And it took just 4 minutes for us to score. Jordan Slew crossing the ball into John Taylor. Two of my January signings link up nicely to make it 1-0 to Liverpool, and Leeds were all over the place. I actually thought this would be a really tough tie, especially with my backup team out, but Leeds were terrible, man. I mean, Jordan Slew's header was pretty tame there, went straight to Paddy Kenny, but we were just all over them, man. They were terrible. This was 14 minutes in, Gerrard picking the ball up and letting fly from range, but Paddy Kenny makes a great save here. And then here John Taylor picks up the ball, Ronaldo chops past AD White, plays the ball to Jordan Henderson, Henderson cuts inside, eventually plays the ball into John Taylor, who goes through 1-on-1, but unfortunately his shot is blocked and goes wide for a corner. But John Taylor, man, he's been a great sign. He only cost me 1.2 million. But here's Jordan Slew here going past Peltier with a nice bit of skill, lovely roulette, lovely little drag back, plays through Joe Allen, and this is an awesome little cheeky pass into Slew. And Jordan Slew, I believe this is his debut, scores a first goal for Liverpool. A great strike from Slew on his weaker foot, on his weaker right foot, to make it 2-0 to Liverpool. And like I said, man, Leeds were terrible. I expected a really strong game, but they were just awful. But look at Paulo Gazzaniga, what a great save, man. That was going in the top corner, and he palms the ball up in the air, makes a great stop, and also sets up a counter-attack. Paulo Gazzaniga, man, is there any better goalkeeper in the world? But yeah, Jordan Slew down left-hand side here, skips past Peltier. Look at the pace, man, electric. Crosses the ball in, but John Taylor's header hits the side of the net. But yeah, man, Jordan Slew is incredible. What a great signing. But here's Green down the left-hand side, cuts inside, goes for the shot, but again, Gazzaniga stands firm and makes a superb save. This one a little bit more difficult than the last one, but yeah. Just past the hour mark, Jordan Slew goes down the left once again, skips past Pierce, crosses the ball in, and oh, well, I've got no words, man. John Taylor, he is just looking like the signing of the season already, man. Absolutely incredible. 1.2 million I paid for this guy. What an incredible bicycle kick into the back of the net, and for some reason the replay cuts off a little bit short, but you can see there, look at the technique, man, into the ground, past Paddy Kenny, and it's 3-0 to Liverpool, and that is how the game finishes. So what an absolutely brilliant performance, and we go through to the 5th round of the FA Cup, which is just great news. But yeah, we get an email to say the scout has been dispatched. Of course, in the last episode, I told you guys I was scouting a future star, one of those EA Sports Football Club unlockable things. I did say on Twitter, it would have been a couple of weeks ago now, I did say on Twitter, if you guys have problems with it, let me know and I won't do it. But obviously I asked on Twitter, link below, and everyone said it would be cool to see. So that's why I've done it, and I'm not entirely sure how it works. A couple of people gave me some info on it. Apparently it's just a random player and you don't get to choose his country or his position or anything, which is fine. And it doesn't matter what nationality your scouts are, they go anywhere. So, you know, it could be like a Guatemalan playmaker that's 18 years old, but it could be an English 20-year-old that's centre forward. I don't know, it can be random. So yeah, it'll be exciting to see who comes in. But Andy Carroll, man, what a sitter that was. I didn't see that before. But yeah, this game was against Everton, the second Merseyside derby of the season. We obviously won the first one at Goodison Park with a late Luis Suarez penalty and injury time. But in this game, Everton were the more dominant force. This was Anachabi here holding off his man, playing through Darren Gibson. But the ball was given away. It came to Anachabi. He found Naismith. The first shot was saved, but a rebound was put in. Oh no, it's Holden, sorry. Stuart Holden, not Stephen Naismith. He just looked a little bit like Naismith. But yeah, the American holding midfielder makes it 1-0 to Everton. And unfortunately for us, we had a really good chance here just before half-time. Raheem Sterling robbed the ball off Jagielka, went past Heitinger, went through 1-on-1, but he couldn't finish. And it was a good stop by Cavalieri as the game remained 1-0 as we went into half-time. But in the second half, this was a nice bit of passing here. Enrique to Envia, who's gone straight into my first team, as you would have seen from the last episode. He found Andy Carroll, he found Sterling down the left. Lovely pass into Andy Carroll. Carroll skips past his man, and well, this is just incredible. What a finish by Carroll. The outside of his left foot into the top corner. The power and accuracy on that, man. that was insane. I mean, who needs Luis Suarez when you've got Carroll, man? I never thought I'd be saying that, whether it's in FIFA or real life, but yeah, who needs Luis Suarez when you've got Andy Carroll? Yeah, 1-1, and unfortunately for us, Darren Gibson hit back with, well, he hit back, and that's all you can say. What a strike by Gibson. He just turned around and said to Andy Carroll, anything you can do, I can do better, mate. What a great strike by Gibson, and that made it 2-1 to Everton. But unfortunately, my defending was all over the place once again. The defending curse came back to haunt me. I was sliding in too many times, I wasn't holding my man, and I guess you just got to blame PSN for this loss, because they signed me out as soon as Naismith scored, so I blame PSN. That's PSN's fault. If I would have stayed connected, Reina would have stopped that. But yeah, 3-1 to Everton, an embarrassing loss in front of our home fans, and unfortunately that means we are 7th place and we are 11 points off 5th place. So I have some serious doubts where we're going to get into Europe, and it means that if we want to get into Europe, I honestly think we're going to have to win either the FA Cup or the Capital One Cup. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm glad that I can finally rest my voice, because I've been commentating for hours. I've done so many videos. Not that it matters to you guys, because you wouldn't have even known had I not told you. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. And if I've got my dates right, there'll be a His Journey episode out tomorrow. In fact, it'll be a His Journey weekend, so look forward to that. And yeah, I'll see you then. So yeah, catch my breath. Goodbye.